I'm gonna be rich from day trading. I'm 17 years old and I haven't earned a single dime from it yet, but I just know it's gonna happen. I've been documenting my whole journey online, and this is week number 26 of trying to get my first payout from day trading at 17 years old. If you're just tuning in, make sure you check out my socials down in the description below, and make sure you check out my other videos of the whole series, of the whole journey so far right here. Here's a recap of my journey so far, the whole journey right here. And here's a recap of last week. Last week we ended up blowing our account, and this week we're gonna be fresh off on a new eval account. So let's just try to be patient, because we always rush and we always keep blowing accounts. I'm tired of blowing accounts. Hopefully this week the week. But let's just go ahead and get into it. We ended up going break even today. We only took one trade and we made $0 on this trade. And today, honestly, it really wasn't the best of entries for me, but I probably could have found something better, but honestly not. So I ain't really too mad at this. Price came up into this. Price disrespected these imbalances and then changed the state. And then all I wanted was a retest. And when it retested it, I entered and then just targeting this low down here, just targeting lower. Because it looked like it just wanted to continue down, but it didn't. And we obviously just shot up and shot up and shot up, shot up. But I ain't mad at today. I was patient, waited for the right setup, didn't force, even though I got break even, didn't force. But we're gonna see how this play out. Here's how we lost $650 today day trading. We took two trades today and two L's. And I de-risked on both of those trades just because I want the most confident in it. And this trade wasn't the best trade, but I took it just based off of continuation, because price reached into this 1 minute for value gap and then respected it. Heavy wick to the downside. So I entered off of that, just targeting this high up here, and we ended up getting stopped out within the first minute. Maybe my stop loss was too tight, or maybe it just was just a bad trade. But the second loss I took, I definitely had a tight stop loss, and this would have ended up playing out. This was the PM session. We traded FOMC news, and price changed the state. Once I saw this change of state and the retest of this order block and respected it, I entered off of here, put this top right above here when it really should have been above this candle up here, and we still would have been in the trade and we would have won. But price came down as the profits a little bit, stopped me out, then went to TP. But days like this is where you learn from. So I ain't tripping. I ain't mad at all. We good. We gonna learn from this for sure. Here's how we ended up taking two L's today, and we ended up blowing our account. So we had this new eval account earlier this week. We took an earlier loss yesterday, and then today we ended up taking two other losses, and we ended up blowing the account. So we took two trades. First trade, I ain't gonna lie. First trade was not a bad trade at all, in my opinion. This was good setup. This is aligned with all my rules. I was patient. I waited for it. Price manipulated this 1 minute for a gap. Obviously respected it. Boom. Swept this 1 minute high up here. Boom. Changed the state. I just waited for the retest of this order block and this fair value gap, and then a break the structure to the downside, and it gave me exactly that. And then I was looking for shorts to previous lower day because price was just looking bearish. But price went into my profits a little bit and then immediately pushed up and stopped me out. So after that, I was looking for longs. I was like, okay, maybe my bias was wrong. Maybe. And this was when I Rens traded. And I just traded this inverse for right gap right here. I traded it. I entered. Price just dumped down, stopped me out. And then it went all the way up to my TP. So obviously I need to stop revenge trading, stop over trading, obviously. But we ended up blowing the account, and we will be taking maybe a little week, couple day break from it. Just back testing, getting my strategy down pat, because we definitely need it. Well, that wraps up week number 26 of trying to get my first payout from day trading at 17 years old. And as you can see, we ended up blowing our account again. Another week where we just blew our account in the same week. We bought the account and we blew it in the same week. And we just consistently do this. And it's nobody's fault but my own. And I thought I realized the problem, but taking a step back and like looking at it again, like from a third person perspective, I understand the problem now. It's like every time I get a little bit close to profits, or every time I get close to passing my eval account, I ended up forcing it or maybe taking bad setups because I just try to hurry up and rush the process. when I need to be patient. I'm definitely gonna be taking a step back, definitely back testing, definitely working on my psychology instead of rushing in straight into another eval account because I know that's not the right decision for me right now. But soon enough, a year's gonna be back on a new eval account. So make sure y'all stay tuned. The lesson I learned from this week is that I shouldn't let one bad day compound that causes me to have multiple bad days. Like I should have a short-term memory. That's my lesson. I should have a short-term memory when it come to trading. If I won the day before, oh well, we still hopping in, taking our setup. If I lost the day before, oh well, you feel me? But I tend to just think about the previous day. Oh, I need to make my money back. Oh, we won. Okay, let me hurry up and pass this eval. It's like my psychology messed up. I just need to go about it and stop looking at it as a money perspective. But that wraps up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know we just keep on blowing accounts, but soon enough, we gonna be up, bro. Just trust the process, trust in me, and stay tuned and watch the whole thing. Make sure you check my other video right here, and see y'all in the next one.